Hey, what's up guys, it's Steve. I'm just doing a response to the Ask a Question video. So this is also a response to 2 tag videos that I had, just 5 fact tags. One is from Evil Jetty, that was the first one, and the second one was from Mark Fragier. So you guys are getting your answers in this form. So I got the questions on a document here, I'm going to read it. So let's go. Immortal7, I guess is how you say it, asked me how I started YouTubing. And I think I might have talked about this before, but basically I was watching a lot of YouTube gaming stuff. I started watching Atarix a while back. I used to watch Classic Game Room, and I still do. I think he's got some cool stuff. He's really interact with people. Atarix is definitely awesome. And then I started watching a couple more of the Happy Console Gamer. And then from then on, I made one video about a mod of my Wii controller. And then after that I started trying to make videos. Basically Atarix kind of got me into making videos, so that's the reason. How did I get my name BackForwardPunch? Immortal119 asks, and I did a video about that in response to SNEStastic's I Am SNEStastic. It's called I Am BackForwardPunch, and check that out and you'll see. And then JodeciMudvayne asks, besides any version of Street Fighter 2, what's my favorite Street Fighter game? And I've really been playing Street Fighter 4 a lot recently, but I wouldn't say it's one of my favorites. I would say Street Fighter Alpha 2 might be my favorite after that, which, I mean, it seems like it's Street Fighter 2, but it's Street Fighter Alpha series. It's the second one in the series, if anybody doesn't know. And I like that you can do the custom combos and the regular moves at the same. You can do both. I think that's pretty cool. You can do regular super moves and custom combos. It's a really fun game. I have it. Actually, I have it. 1 second. I have it for Super Nintendo. I forgot. But this version is really bad because it's really slow and it takes forever to load. But it's a very good game. I have it on the Saturn too, but it's burnt. I don't actually open the game. DlNKYDANA says, have I ever had sake? Which I have had sake. It tastes like rubbing alcohol, and it's really disgusting, and I don't think I'll drink it again. In fact, I don't really drink alcohol much at all. I have before, but I don't really drink much at all, so I wouldn't have had it probably anyway. And what's my favorite movie? And that's a really hard one. There's way too many movies. Right now, the first movie that came to my mind is Face Off. Which, wait, I have that too. I keep forgetting to prepare everything. I prepare some things, but not everything. Face Off. I have it on VHS here. Face Off. Let's say that's my favorite movie right now, just because I love watching Nicolas Cage and John Travolta try to play each other. It's just so ridiculous. You should definitely watch that movie if you haven't seen it. There's a boat chase, and their faces get switched. It's awesome. You gotta see it. Stricklins. He actually did a video response, which is pretty cool, I think. Just to ask the question. But he said, what game do I regret buying and want to take back to the store? And I'm going to say Far Cry. I think it was called Far Cry Vengeance for the Wii. And the game was buggy as hell. And there was a part where I just couldn't get past unless I walked a certain place. And I ended up returning it. And they wouldn't. And because I opened it, they wouldn't give me the money back. So I had to return it to get a fresh sealed one. I went to another GameStop and returned it to switch it for another game because I went through that much effort because the game was so bad. So that's definitely the first one I thought of right now. Trapteen says, how much a month would I say I spend on video games or gaming equipment? Which I wouldn't say it's a monthly thing. I'm really as consistent as a lot of people because I usually don't have that much money sitting around to spend on video games. Because if I did, I would be spending crazy amounts. But when I do have money, I kind of spend it. I wouldn't say there's any monthly amount. What kind of music I listen to? I've got my folder here on my computer, so I'm going to read some stuff off. I listen to rap mostly and 70s and 80s rock. But and he said to give some examples, so here we go. I'm going to look at the folder now. Let's see. I got Tupac. I've got A Tribe Called Quest. I've got ADOR, which is a cool he's got only one album, but he's got some cool stuff. Above the Law. There's a lot of rap, obviously. Africa Mambata. The Artifacts. Artifacts are really cool. If you haven't heard them before, you should check it out. Because they're not as well known. Beastie Boys, Big Daddy Kane, Big L. Let me skip forward some letters. If you want to know more, obviously just ask me, dude. I don't want to go on forever with this. Dr. Dre, Eazy-E, EPMD is really cool. If Feel a Fresh Crew, Ice Cube, Jay-Z. I'm not really a big Jay-Z fan, but I still have some music here, I guess. KMD, Cool G Rap is really cool. L Cool J, MC Ren, NWA, Nice and Smooth, Pete Rock and CL Smooth, Positive K, Run DMC, Snoop Dogg, Sticky Fingers. The DOC has one of my favorite albums. Favorite albums ever. Okay, let's go to rock. Rock, I have AC/DC here. I have some Billy Joel. Don't sleep on Billy Joel. I have the Beatles. I have like all the Beatles. I love the Beatles. I have Deep Purple. Dream Theater is a really good band. I have some Elvis. I have some Iron Maiden. I have some Led Zeppelin. Led Zeppelin's really awesome. Some Metallica. Some Paul McCartney. I like Paul McCartney. Beatles, of course. The Police. Queen. The RX Bandits is like this ska alternative stuff. I don't listen to too much of that, but I've been trying to get into it more, but I always like the RX Bandits. Sublime is really awesome. I have System of a Down, Talking Heads, The Clash. There's some examples. That's more than enough examples. And then, okay, let's see. PukeFace16 asked me, at one point in my life, I must decide between the loss of my left testicle or never playing a video game again, and which do I choose? And I have a question to answer his question. And do you really need your left testicle? That's my question. If I really need it, I'll have to think a little bit harder, but I think if you have one testicle, you should be okay. I don't know if you need both of them. Maybe it's just me having a crazy thought. Jillpoo3 says to do the LukeyWookey Dance, which I saw the LukeyWookey Dance, and it's just random craziness. And if I feel like doing it, maybe I'll edit in me doing random crazy dance after this, or else you're not going to see it. But it was pretty funny. Noyjeetut asked me why my room is so white, and my response is, damn, man, I mean, like, you keep asking about the white room, man, I guess I'll paint it someday. I mean, I can't even tell what color your room is, the walls are too far away from you, and I mean, you gotta show me the color of your room. I don't know what color it is. Maybe that's a good example or something, I don't know, I leave it white, I don't know, I gotta paint it or something. And he says, I'm like the Vin Diesel of the community, and you can't guess what race I am, so maybe I'd expand on that. And I know Trap Teen actually asked me that before too, and I didn't know that it was so ambiguous looking. I don't know what I really look like, but actually my dad is Puerto Rican and my mom is black, so I don't know if I look like either of those, or if anybody saw my sister, if she looks like either of those either, but that's what I am. So, and he also says, when am I going to shave the puff, which I guess he's talking about my hair here. And I actually asked my sister if she wanted to cut it today, and she said no. So maybe sometime soon. I usually don't go to the barbershop because they try to charge a lot of money for cutting hair. Like $20 just to cut my hair. It's like, that's kind of crazy to me. QuickSciFi had a really cool question. His question was, what's the farthest you can walk into the woods? And then he clarified to say what the farthest distance, but I already got it before. What the farthest you can walk into the woods is halfway, because once you've walked halfway, you start to walk out of the woods. That's a really cool question. I wish more people had asked questions like that. I have to think about it. Hopefully that was right. I'm pretty sure it was.